waka 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 waka. A waka waka. What is happening, FME back here with another video. Welcome. I hope you've been well, taking care of yourself and ripping into packs of your own. Of course, having fun whilst doing so. Happy Friday, happy kickoff into the weekend. I don't know what we're gonna do. It has taken me so long sitting here. I did a members lounge video, so for those of you who missed it, there's a members lounge video out. A lot of gibber, a lot of jabber in that video, but I don't know what we're filming today. So we're gonna head over to the supply cupboard and we're gonna work it out on the fly. Let's go. All right. Absolutely strapped for ideas. Do not know where to go today. Do not know what to rip into. It's very hard to decide sometimes, but I think it's always easy to rip into these because we got them for a great price. They are fun to see if we can get lucky on not these tins because these are empty, but that little display case down there. So we'll grab that out. We'll get it back to the desk and we will chase. How many tins can we profit from? Now, we have done this a few times now, so we know roughly what we're in for. The last display case was an absolute dud when it came to, I think, 1 tin or maybe 2 tins profit. I think it was 1. But what we will do is if we can get 5 tins or above to profit, we will celebrate by ripping into either some Mega Evolutions or some Black Bolt White Flare packs up there. I think I have some packs we can utilize in that pile there somewhere. And if we have less than 5 tins profit, which is the likely outcome, I mean, it's maybe not. Maybe this is the lucky case. We will rip into some traumatic delusions because, you know, if we are going to get unlucky with less profitable tins, then why not double down on that suffering and pain with some traumatic delusions, right? So look, that's the game plan. I don't even know. I made that kind of up on the spot, but hopefully it's good. I thought let's stick away from an EXGX box for the moment. We'll come back to those at another point in time. I do want to do a tin challenge between that beautiful tin and some newer tins, but we will also save that. So look, let's get this back to the desk. Let's have a little bit of fun and get ripping in. The good old mini tins to the rescue. I did pick these up for a very attractive price. Not that they're that price anymore and they're probably worth a lot more, but you know, we're going to bask in the fact that they didn't cost me too much for us to rip through the whole case, the whole display case, and see if this time it's different. This is, I think, the 4th time we've ripped through a display case of these. Damn, it is a shame that they're not as available as they are now, but we'll throw a tin count up there in the corner. Now, you guys know the drill. This is tin number 1. We've got 10 tins. How many tins do you think are going to profit? Let us know in the comment section. No cheating, no fast forwarding and looking back, any of that jazz. Let us know, firstly, how many tins you think are going to profit, and then which tin number is going to be the biggest hit value-wise. Now, I'm going to throw you my judge. I think we're going to have 4 profitable tins, and I think that tin number 7 is going to have a Charizard SIR in it. That's how bold I am with my predictions today. I'm here for a little bit of degenerate fun. We're going to be, it's not about getting to profit. For those of you out there that worry, that's not what it's about. We're not into that. We're just having a bit of harmless fun right now. You know, we are still chasing that Groudon illustration rare. I would love to get another Charizard SAR from this set. I do rate it, as much as I'm not the biggest fan of the Terraform Charizards. Look, tin number 1, up there in the corner. They only cost $12 per tin, Australian dollars, mind you, which in the US is sub like $9, maybe $9, right? So that's pretty insane for 2 packs considering what this hobby is doing at the moment, as we all know. And that's part of the reason I wanted to rip into this stuff is, you know, just reminisce about the easy, when it was simpler. It was simpler. You know, I know it was in amongst the scalping when we got these, but you know, it was a little bit of glimmer of hope within it all, right? And then, you know, very quickly snatched away with the release of the next set and lack of availability of product. But we're not going to focus on that today. We're not going to get depressed and negative with how difficult these things may be. We're going to sit here and we're going to enjoy chasing the dream. And as you would have seen, we have set a little bit of after, you know, post game time fun. If we do get 5 or above profitable tins, which is very difficult, we will rip either some Mega Evolutions or Black Bolt White Flare. I haven't decided quite yet, but something of that nature. One of the 3 newer sets. And if, by the way, tin number 1, absolute dud, $0. Hollows we're not counting. As we get on to tin number 2. But yes, you would have seen. And if the likelier outcome, or the more likely, if we can learn to speak some proper English, in this video will be that we do not have, we have sub 5, we have, hopefully I'm right, it's 4. I feel like I might be right, but sub 5 profitable tins. Then we rip into a Traumatic Delusions mini tin to continue on the theme of getting absolutely crushed. But look, I wouldn't say that's crushed. If we got 4 profitable tins, I'd say that's pretty successful. But we may get 0 profitable tins. We may be absolutely dusted. But we do know that we have had some pretty good luck from the display cases. The first 2 display cases we opened of these specific tins, and display case number 3 absolutely crushed us. It was pretty demoralizing. I think we had 1 profitable tin. Anyways, we digress. We want to ground on illustration rare. That is my ultimate chase for the video today. But look, it is a full art. May only be $3-4, but with the cost of what these tins were, that definitely is OC as. But it helps us. It helps us nickel and dime that total that is in the corner to classify it as a profitable tin. And I may need to lean on the support of the FME video referee throughout this opening to help me make sure that I get things right? But I would say, for $12 is what we chase per tin, we probably need to at least get, I'm going to say $8.20. We're going to need to chase down $8.20 here in this pack, which means we're probably going to need an illustration rare or better. Maybe some other form of hit that could do it, but it's going to need to be something. It's going to need to be a full art. It's not there. It's not there. That's gonna be the challenging part of the video today, is if we have just mediocre hits from tins like that. But look, it's an improvement on tin number 1. It's an improvement on tin number 1, but it's not the most solid start. It looks like we're probably going to be commiserating after the tins, or celebrating with Traumatic Delusions at this point in time. But you never know, it could all turn around very, very quickly with a couple of tins that just have, you know, some golds. Maybe golds are enough. They might not be, but definitely some illustration rares from both of these sets that could just do it in one foul swoop, one foul hit, and bang, we're done. All right. I am stinging to get another live out. I just don't know when, I don't know where, I don't know how. But sooner or later, it's going to happen. Even if we just kick up the live and we sit there and we just talk, right? I don't know if you guys would enjoy that, but you know, in this current Pokemon landscape, that may be the outcome. We may sit there and we may just talk and just pretend we're opening packs. I might just get out some vintage empty packs that I have and just, you know, pretend we're opening them and just nostalgia, just have a little bit of a fireside chat, a fireside relaxed session. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I love that Dragonair, by the way. I love that Dragonair. I think that is one of the coolest artworks for an uncommon. Absolutely right. 10 out of 10 artwork. Beautiful. It reminds me of where I want to be, relaxing, you know, looking out over my Dragonair. Beautiful sunset, just chilling. Dark Ray Hollow, tin number 3, absolute devastation. We have gone 3-0. We are really in, I mean, we can't be lucky all the time. We were pretty damn lucky in the last opening, and if you missed that, the midweek video, the vintage booster pack bounty on episode number 4852, we did. It was a roller coaster of emotions, as the bounty hunts have seemed to be lately. You know, I'm flipping up the order. It hasn't been working for us. But yeah, amazing hit to round out that video. And if you missed it, you don't know what I'm talking about, but you need to go back. Okay, Obsidian Flames. What are we? Tin number 4? Is that legit? Are we actually in tin number 4 right about now? 0 profitable tins. Tin number 4. We kind of need to start turning this on sooner or later. Or else we're going to have a pretty bad time, right? We're going to, as I said, it's not about that banger Charmander artwork into a banger Ninetales artwork into a beautiful regular holo. No, but like all legitimacy, that, do you think in 20 years time these are going to be expensive? Because they're like reverse holos, vintage reverse holo Charmander from Obsidian Flames in a PSA 10 worth $4,500. Like, is that ever going to be a thing? I know that like it just generally has to, just so long as the hobby still has the same level of interest. But it's hard to conceive, do you know what I mean? It's hard to think that is a thing, that is a thing. As you can tell, high level of delirium is setting in today because it's been a long week. It's been a long day. I'm sitting here sweating, making this video. We have an SIR, I believe. What tin is this? Tin number 4? I said the Charizard's in tin number 7, so it's not the Charizard, but it is not even, it's not Obsidian Flame, so it couldn't have been the Charizard. This is Paradox Rift. Now, I'm going to have to consult the video referee on this one. This is not an SIR that I've pulled before. A little bit of, is this Gaifu action? A little bit of Gaifu action, I believe, for us here. Or is it a Gaifu? I don't know. I think it's Gaifu. He's having a popsicle. It's Gaifu. Paradox Rift, a SIR. Surely this SIR is above $12. Or like right around that $12. Surely tin number 4 is profitable with an SIR. You'd hate to see it if it's not, because that means that we're probably in for complete devastation. We have our first SIR from the video in tin number 4. We go into tin... Wait, was that tin number 4? I think so. I think this is tin number 5. Anyway, don't trust me. Trust what's up there in the corner. I'm going to say in my head right now that we have one profitable tin, because surely an SIR, however weak in value, is still $12. Surely $12. I bet you it's like $7.50. I bet you it's any money, it's like $7.50. Anyway, the pack switch up seem to have worked there, starting with Obsidian, going into Paradox. We're going to keep that order for the remainder of our tins. Tin number 5 now. See if we can get on a bit of a roll here. We're definitely due to pull a full art Charizard at minimum from Obsidian, which means I think the full art's still above 12 buckaroos. I may be wrong in saying that. But we'll find out. When we pull it, we'll find out. And I'll consult with the video referee potentially after this tin. The midway point through the opening. Okay, Entei, Hollow, another beautiful artwork. Obsidian Flames, underappreciated set, I think. Not my favorite set still. I'm still trying to, come to peace with the Terraform Charizard. Not my favorite. The SIR I don't mind because it's kind of like not as obvious. But look, it's growing on me. I wonder if it will be as good as the Charizard sets of the past, i.e. the Flash Fires, the Burning Shadows. Not that Burning Shadows was good at all. That set was really tough. But again, had some beautiful random artworks in it. Alright, Paradox Rift with a Groudon. No, not a Groudon. Melodic, regular, hollow. Tin number 6. I had to do it. I had to check. And that SIR is like 1375 or something around that mark from my quick analysis, which is just brilliant. It's a profitable tin. We can say that we made one profitable tin. Surely we can find another. What do we need? We need to kind of get 4 of the remaining 5 tins to be profitable, to be able to rip into our Mega Evolution / Black Bolt / White Flare semicolon new set opening. And as I mentioned at the start, the likely outcome is that we're not going to have that happen. We're going to be ripping into Traumatic Delusions for another non-profitable tin. But imagine we open Traumatic and we pull a God Pack from a mini tin. Lechonk, it's what dreams are made of. Just the thought and anticipation. Beautiful Lapras artwork. I'm really digging some of these artworks. Look at that. Is that a Pelipper up there in the background? Probably is. Either that or it's just a seagull. But look, that is nothing. Okay, $2. $2.20 is what I'm calling. $2.20 for the Reg EX of the cute little variety. Okay, we need you to pull a $9.50 or $9.80 hit from Paradox Rift here to make this one a profitable tin. We know you can do it. Come on, illustration rare. Any illustration rare should really do it. There's probably some that won't, but most should. Surely you can do it for us, Paradox. Oh, get your Wiglets out. That is flailing in the wind. All right, Garbodor, not a good sign. Pansage, no illustration rare, and nada in the back. Definitely not enough. Definitely not enough. Tin number 5 or 6, sorry, not profitable. We have 1 tin of profit, and yeah, unless we're down to penalty shootouts in the way that we need to score of every potential shot we take to keep in the challenge of ripping into the modern or the newest sets when it comes to our bonus items. But, you know, you guys are sick out there and you probably want to see us get ripped in traumatic delusions. No, I was joking. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. Although traumatic delusions does seem to, like, people love to watch it get ripped. It just surprises. Maybe it's just the chase, the ultimate chase, that in that set, if you got a god pack, a proper god pack, you're making bank. You're laughing all the way to the bank. Anyway, we digress. Obsidian Flames, give us some, no illustration rares out of any, why? That's meant to be the Charizard. That was meant to be the full art Charizard at least. I don't know what this Vespiquen is worth. Like, get your crown wearing Hornet out of here. Like, I mean, has to be $4. Has to be $4, right? Surely it's $4. And please tell me this wasn't tin number 7. I have the bad feeling this is tin number 7. Yeah, this was tin number 7. I said it was meant to be the Charizard SIR tin number 7. Mate, you know what? I stuffed the order up. That's what I did. I stuffed the order up. The next one would have been tin number 7. Surely that's what's happened. All right, Paradox Rift. If we get something here, if we get something here, we're in with a chance. We are still alive. All right, come on, Paradox Rift. Keep us alive. Give us that Groudon. I mean, the Groudon would be insane. That would be absolutely bonkers. No Groudon. Deoxys Hollow. We got cucked. It ain't happening. That's definitely not $12 and above. I'm very confident in saying that. So there you go. We can't make the top echelon prize in the opening today, and we are down to tin number 8, but technically would have been tin number 7. So this one, oh, we'll slide it off. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, we'll pretend that this was meant to be tin number 7 because, you know, I can't be wrong. I can't be. Surely I was right. All right. Come on, let's see it. In this pack here, this was meant to be tin number 7. You know, I just accidentally stuffed up the order of me grabbing the tins from behind me. That's what's happened here. That's what's happened here. And this is going to do it. This is going to be it. This is it. The Charizard SIR from Obsidian Flames. Let's see it. All right. Belly Bolt. Can you imagine? Can you imagine we see texture on the side here? We are not the Nostradamus. We have the Koraidon EX, regular EX, for probably $2.65, if I am guessing. But Paradox Rift could definitely help make this one a profitable tin. And my prediction of 4 profitable tins is still potential if we can make profit from each and every tin remaining. And again, just a quick reminder, it is not about making profit. That is just the fun of the challenge in the video today. For a little bit of a degenerate chase, we are definitely enjoying the smaller things in life in this opening, as we are getting absolutely, I'm not going to say. 2 tins remain. This is tin number 9, which was, the order got messed up. This was technically tin number 7. This was technically tin number 7. Let's just make that clear, right? Let's just make that clear. All right. Look, all of those that won giveaways, apart from the most recent stream where we did the members and the vintage set of the month giveaways, all of those that won giveaways, I have sent them. What I haven't done is sent you guys the tracking numbers. So I'll try to take photos of that long ass receipt and send out the tracking numbers over the weekend. But yeah, look, just do know that they're on their way. I'll have the track. Some of you have already received them. All of the people in Australia, I believe, have already received them. So, you know, let us know in the comments if you've received your giveaway. And yeah, you know, very much appreciate your patience with us. All right. Technically was tin number 7. I know it's tin number 9 in the corner, but this was technically tin number 7. No, okay, it mustn't have been. It mustn't have been tin number 7. I'm wrong. The next one must have been technically tin number 7. As we do have just the Toxtricity regular holo. Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying appreciating the common and the uncommon artworks, but I really enjoy trying to appreciate a Groudon up close and personal in my hands. You know, I would like that. Trubbish, like, are there people out there that really like Trubbish and Garbodor and all of them? Like, No, they probably are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the Trubbish lovers out there. I don't mean to disrespect. I mean no disrespect. Freaking Chi-Yu! What are you looking at? Get out of here, mate! I apologize. I was, I had a little bit of my inner Max Mofo take over there. So, you know, shout out to the legend. Hope he's well in retirement. But yeah, that was out of line, and I apologize. Tin number 10. We have had, am I right, one profitable tin. This display case, I mean, at least it was an SIR, but it was nothing crazy. It definitely was not worth writing home about. Maybe we're saving all of our luck for this one, because this would have technically been tin number 7. Totally was not tin number 10. It would have been tin number 7, which means it does have a Charizard SIR in this pack right here. You know, I'm very confident of that, and that's going to make everything worth it. A whole lot of fun, regardless of this Charizard SIR being in this pack. But, you know, it's a beautiful card, and it's coming up right now. Oh, I was really trying to manifest it. But it was not the day for Charizards. It was the day for Vespa Queens, which, you know, we love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. That's probably like $3, maybe $2.90. Paradox Rift. You can still save the day with something beast. Give us something beast mode. Beast mode of the illustration rare variety. Not a single illustration rare out of any of the packs in the opening take. Completely against the norm from these two sets. But maybe, just maybe, the Trubbish will bring us in something good. Don't jinx us. Oh, the Trubbish really got us good there. Sandy Shocks EX for a double hitter tin. But 2 Reg EXs ain't going to cut the mustard. Ain't going to make it profitable. That is how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And now for us to get into our humiliation/reward packs. Alright, Traumatic Delusions. I got 5 of these that I pre-ordered back in March. Absolute insanity that it took that long to come. What do we have? Okay, we got a variety here. We got a little bit of a mixed bag in front of us. Which evolution has the luck today? I haven't been right in predicting anything at all. So, look, we've got no double ups. That would have been a logical suggestion if we had a double up, but that's pretty cool. The Espeon's got the... Oh, there's an EV. Is there an EV popping behind in each of them? There's not. There's an EV ear in Sylveon's one. There's an EV tail in Vaporeon's. There's a little EV face in Espeon. Glaceon, no EV? Why does Glaceon... This is like, where's Wally? Glaceon and Flareon don't have an EV hiding, unless I'm like blind and seeing it. Anyway, what are we doing? My favorite out of these would probably be Sylveon, maybe Espeon. Oh, I don't know. I like them all. Where are we feeling? We're going Sylveon. We're opening Sylveon, okay? Or maybe Vaporeon. I'm not sure. It's either Vaporeon or Sylveon we're opening. Which one do we open? No, we're not doing both. Alright, Sylveon. I said Sylveon first. We'll open Sylveon. Okay. Traumatic Delusions as our bonus item for absolutely not knocking it out of the park with the display case to start. We get 2 additional Traumatic Delusion bonus. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that is sparkly AF. That is very cool. Little piece of cardboard to go with it, and 2 packs of Traumatic Delusions. You absolutely love to see it. Let's get nothing. Maybe a Pokeball, but that doesn't matter because I'm just here for the fun. And yeah, make sure you guys swipe and hype, tickle that like button, do all those really amazing things that we very, very much appreciate. It does help us out, and it goes a long way in you know, helping me mop up my tears after we get absolutely dusted in these openings. But look, let's do it in hope of a God pack. If we get a God pack, I'll rip through everything vintage. No, I was joking. I don't know what I'll do. All right. First pack is a Masty. It is a nasty Masty, which, you know, I take that over the Pokeballs, right? The texture on the Masties and the Pokeballs in Prismatic are actually goated. I do rate them. And Larvitar's pretty cool, right? You know, maybe you could evolve twice for us. But look, we take that. We take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. It is a Masty, a nasty Masty. How much do these tins cost me? So I think pre-order $20 or $22 Australian, which is pretty good for Prismatic considering what aftermarket prices of Prismatic are. So You know, I don't know how much that Nasty Masty's worth, but maybe the Prismatic Tin's gonna profit, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's calm down, FME. Seriously, you're delusional, mate. Started the exact same way as the previous pack for at least 2 cards. All right, we have the Holucha, Duskull, Bug Catcher set, or Bug Catching set into the Glaceon regular holo. Well, I mean, a Masty is pretty cool, but you know what's cooler than a Masty? Opening a second tin, because why not, right? Because why not? I really shouldn't be doing this. I should save these for future content in videos, but it's shanked. We just shanked it. It's done. We're opening it. My brain cannot stop what my hands are doing. All right, let's see if, okay. Ah, so the type of each of the Pokemon must reflect in the coin. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, second tin. This is the final Traumatic Delusions of the opening. There will be no more. After this, we pack our bags, we head towards Sunday, and we think about what we're going to film on Sunday. Because sure enough, if I don't think about it over the next 2 days, I'm not going to have any ideas, and we're going to end up in the same trap as we were today, where we just had to go to the cupboard and pick something to open. All right, could today be the day that we see something of that rainbow border variety? I don't want to peek. I don't want to think about it. I just want to see it. Noibat, regular holo, absolute traumatic delusions. All right, it's been a lot of fun nonetheless. Like, I have really enjoyed it. It doesn't matter about getting into profit. It doesn't matter about big hits. They are just a bonus along with us, ripping into packs together as a community, having a lot of fun. All right, we got the Holo Energy, the Pinsir, Larvitar to go with our Master Ball. We have some secret art going on. The Techno Radar. We have a Pokeball. I repeat, we have a Pokeball. We have a Jolteon Reverse Holo and a Glaceon Regular Holo Rare. Look, thank you guys so much for being here with us through that one. It was, you know, I would like to say had ups and downs, but really, you know, it was just, we got an SIR, we got a Nasty Masty, we had a cool bunch of artworks, and we got to rip through it together. So thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure to swipe and hype, tickle that like button, and subscribe if you're not already, and I cannot wait to see you on Sunday in our next video. Take care of yourself. Cheers. Waka 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 waka.